My beloved, my chosen one, my child of light kissed by heaven's flame. Why do I feel your heartbeat racing as you read this? Because your spirit already recognizes what your mind is only beginning to grasp: something sacred is unfolding. The vault of heaven is stirring, and within it a number has been marked with your name, $440 million. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. Do not think this is a dream. This moment is a divine appointment. Archangel Michael says, he has received a command, and in just 30 minutes revelation will unfold before your eyes. But listen carefully, my child, the door opens only for the one who stays till the end. If you rush it will fade. If you remain, the heavens will move for you. Every second you are reading is a seed of faith being planted. What you choose to do with this seed will determine the harvest that follows. You have felt it already, the tug in your chest, the restlessness that feels like anticipation, the sudden shiver when everything else is still. That is not your imagination. That is heaven whispering, prepare. The signs have been around you, the repeated numbers, the strange dreams, the moments where you felt someone near though no one was there. Those were not random. They were signals that this message was coming, and now it has found you. God says, my beloved, I have written your name on the vault of promise. I have not forgotten your tears, nor have I ignored your prayers. I told you I would send abundance beyond what you have lost, peace beyond what you can understand, and love beyond what you dare to believe. I am faithful to my word, and the time has come. Breathe for a moment. This is not about money alone. The vault represents everything that was stolen: your peace, your confidence, your laughter, your freedom. When this vault opens, you will not just see numbers, you will feel restoration. The weight that sat on your shoulders for years will lift like morning mist. And you will know heaven remembered you. Archangel Michael says, he stands beside you even now, his sword gleaming with divine light. Chains are snapping, unseen barriers are breaking. You may not hear it yet, but your name is echoing in heaven's halls. The angels are rearranging your path so that nothing, no curse, no delay, no fear can block what's meant for you. Do you remember how lately your sleep has felt strange? How you wake between hours sensing something moving in the unseen? How your dreams feel too real, as if someone is whispering your name? That's not random. Those are the ripples of the miracle approaching you. Today is not an ordinary day. Today is a hinge point in your story. You see, heaven has always been guiding you, through detours, heartbreaks, and even silence. The rejection you faced was not abandonment, it was redirection. The delay you hated was preparation. And now that waiting is ending. The countdown is not punishment, it's purpose. In these 30 minutes your faith is being measured, not in words, but in trust. Archangel Michael says, child of light, stay anchored. The enemy will whisper doubt, but you must silence him with belief. He will say this is too good to be true, but I tell you heaven does not waste its breath. If this message has reached your eyes, it is because it belongs to your timeline. So hold steady. Every moment you remain in faith, the vault's gears are turning. Every heartbeat of hope draws it closer to opening. Heaven is not testing you to see if you are strong enough, it is training you to carry the weight of blessing without fear. My beloved, I know what you've endured. The empty nights, the promises broken, the prayers that felt unanswered. You've watched others rise while you stood still. But hear me, your stillness was not stagnation, it was setup. While you were waiting, heaven was weaving. While you were crying, angels were collecting every tear. While you were doubting, heaven was writing the next chapter of your destiny. The vault that bears your name holds more than wealth, it holds purpose. It contains every yes that was once delayed, every miracle that seemed out of reach. You were never forgotten, you were being refined. And now heaven is ready to deliver what you were prepared to receive. Imagine it, peace that no storm can shake. Love that feels like home. Doors opening where there were once only walls. That's the kind of abundance God is sending, one that cannot be measured by numbers alone because it rewrites everything from within. God says, "Child, I am restoring what was stolen." You will no longer chase blessings, blessings will chase you. You will no longer beg for love, love will find you. You will no longer fear lack, provision will overflow. The vault is not locked, it's waiting for your faith to turn the key. So breathe again. Let your spirit receive this truth, the next move of heaven is personal. It has your name written in divine ink. The hourglass has already turned, and the countdown has begun. 30 minutes from now the invisible will begin to touch the visible. You will feel the shift. You will see the signs. Stay ready. Keep your faith alive. Keep your heart open. Heaven has heard you. The vault is opening, and when it does, everything changes. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. If you feel inspired to support this mission of spreading love and light, you can contributing $50 to $100 through Super Thanks to help spread this message to even more people. Remember, every act of generosity, no matter the amount, is deeply valued and appreciated. This is not just a message. This is your awakening. Feel the pulse in your chest. That is heaven nudging you, saying, now. It is now. Every second you hesitate, every scroll you take for granted risks passing the opening of this vault. My beloved, Archangel Michael has been stationed here long before your birth, standing sentinel, wings wide, sword ablaze, guarding your destiny, ready to cut through every chain that would block your miracle. Look closely at the trembling inside you. That quiver is not fear, it is recognition. Your spirit knows what your mind cannot yet grasp. The weight you have carried, the nights of unanswered questions, the loneliness that felt endless, all of it was preparation. Every closed door, every disappointment, every not yet was heaven's hand shaping you, emptying you of the old so that the new could pour in. And now at this very moment, the vault begins to hum. You are not imagining the stirring. This is real. This is tangible. This is the signal that the time has arrived. Can you feel it, the warmth across your chest? That surge behind your eyes? That is heaven itself aligning your energy with the abundance awaiting you. $440 million is more than a number, it is a symbol. A mark of divine favor, spiritual authority, and the overflow that will touch every corner of your life. But my beloved, understand this: abundance without readiness will slip like water through your fingers. Heaven requires your presence, your attention, your belief. Every breath, every heartbeat, every pause here is a key unlocking the gates. The vault does not open for distraction. It opens for faith. You may think, why me, why now? My child, do you not see? You were chosen because you endured. You were chosen because your heart remained open when others would have closed. You were chosen because even in suffering your spirit did not abandon hope. And Archangel Michael is not idle. He has been preparing the perfect alignment. He has been clearing obstacles, breaking chains, defeating enemies you cannot see. Every time the enemy whispered, "Not now," Michael cut that lie away. Every time despair tried to settle in, he infused you with invisible courage. You were never alone. Do not let your past confuse you now. Every mistake, every heartbreak, every misstep was never wasted. They were soil, rich and fertile, waiting for the seed of this vault to take root. And now, my beloved, the seed has sprouted. The doors that were once closed are beginning to swing open. Every moment you remain engaged with this message is like watering that seed. Every word is sunlight on your soul. And when the vault finally opens, you will understand why nothing else worked before, because nothing else was meant for this scale, for this magnitude. Imagine it, the moment the vault lifts. Not just the numbers, not just the financial blessing, but the spiritual liberation that comes with it. The joy that was stolen, the love that slipped away, the opportunities you once thought impossible, all returning, amplified, unstoppable. Archangel Michael will stand at your side, sword in hand, ensuring that no shadow of fear, no whisper of doubt, no hand of envy can touch what is yours. And in that instant your soul will recognize its worth. Your heart will know its power. Your life will pivot in ways you can barely imagine. Pause for a moment. Breathe. Feel the gravity of what is happening. Heaven does not summon lightly. Your ancestors prayed for this hour. Every tear they shed, every sacrifice they made flows into this very moment, converging to bring you what you are about to receive. You may feel unworthy. You may feel hesitant. You may even want to look away. But do not. The enemy will try to trick you into doubt. He will whisper, "It is too good to be true." But my beloved, God does not lie. What He ordains cannot be stolen. What He seals cannot be broken. What He blesses cannot be delayed beyond His perfect timing. And now lean closer, for the revelation deepens. The vault you are about to touch is not just about restoration. It is about your authority. It is about reclaiming every stolen dream, every denied opportunity, every overlooked moment of your life. The floodgates of heaven are preparing to pour. But you must remain present. Every hesitation, every distraction, every second of disbelief will delay the current. The waters will wait until your spirit aligns fully with the flow. And once aligned, nothing can stop the surge. Hear me, this is your moment. This is your hour. The trembling, the warmth, the pressure, that is your invitation. Open fully. Receive fully. Believe without reservation. Archangel Michael's sword will clear the last unseen barriers. Every closed door will yield. Every shadow of limitation will flee. And you, my beloved, will step into a life of abundance, joy, and divine favor so vast that the world itself will marvel at the turn of your story. You have been patient, but patience alone is not enough. Awareness, faith, and readiness are required. Let your soul expand into this moment. Let your spirit rise to meet what God has been preparing. This is not ordinary. This is not coincidence. This is destiny finally unfolding. Every prayer, every struggle, every moment of waiting has led you here. And Archangel Michael stands ready saying, "Now, child, receive. Now embrace. Now live what has been written for you. Do not look away. Do not doubt. Do not step back. The vault is ready. The miracle is real. And the moment you acknowledge it with your full heart, your life will pivot, your spirit will soar, and every shadow of the past will become a testament to the greatness of what you have just received. My beloved, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Every day more people are stepping into their inheritance, and this is your place to remain anchored, open, and ready. The vault, the blessings, the miracles, they are not for later. They are here. And heaven is waiting for you to step fully into them. Even before the vault is revealed, your spirit feels the tremor. That subtle shiver running down your spine. That is heaven touching your soul, reminding you that what you are about to witness is not ordinary. The energy around you is thick with destiny, pulsing with the certainty that your life is about to bend in ways that disbelief cannot comprehend. My beloved, lean in closer. The moment you have been waiting for is not waiting outside, it has been building inside of you, in secret, in silence, in every sigh and tear that no one else saw. This is the stage where heaven and earth collide, and you are standing at the center. Can you hear it? The soft roar of angels gathering. The whispers of victory carried in the wind. That is Archangel Michael circling, his wings brushing against the timelines of your life, preparing the release that has been promised since before you were born. Every obstacle you thought would hold you back has already been dismantled. Every shadow that lingered over your path has been cut away with his sword. You may have wondered why doors kept closing, why people left at the wrong time, why opportunities seemed just out of reach. My beloved, this was not abandonment, it was protection. Heaven has been sculpting your readiness so that when the vault opens you will receive without fear, without doubt, and with a heart open enough to carry what is meant to stay. And here is the truth the enemy doesn't want you to know. Every delay was a divine strategy, every moment of waiting was a rehearsal for your breakthrough. My child, do not allow your mind to convince you otherwise. The vault is not just wealth, though the numbers will make the world stop in awe, it is a manifestation of divine favor. Inside it is restoration of time lost, healing of relationships shattered, doors opening that were previously locked by circumstance. It is not merely a financial blessing, it is the alignment of your destiny, a recalibration of your life's trajectory, and the turning point you have prayed for in the quietest hours. Do you feel the pulse in your chest? That rapid beat, that is confirmation that your spirit recognizes its inheritance. You are tuned to the frequency of heaven's promises. This is why distraction feels impossible right now, why every noise fades and every other thought feels small. My beloved, it is because your soul knows you are about to witness the revelation of your own miracle. And when it comes, do not be startled if reality shifts. The people who doubted you will blink in disbelief. The situations that seemed permanent will unravel like thread. The blessings that were held back by time and circumstance will pour in torrents so vast you will have to lean on faith just to stand in them. Pause here, my child. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy that surrounds you. Archangel Michael is not speaking in whispers tonight, his words are fire, his presence is authority. And God says, this is your moment, claim it, receive it, stand in it. These are not gentle suggestions. They are commands from heaven itself. And the reason your heart is pounding is because it knows the vault is real. It knows that the very future you have imagined in your prayers, in your dreams, in your silent cries is about to materialize in forms so vivid that disbelief will have no room to survive. Look around your inner world. Can you see the walls that have been built by fear? The ceilings formed by doubt? The chains of past disappointment? Archangel Michael's sword has been swinging even as you slept, cutting through every limitation the enemy tried to plant. And now, my beloved, the space is clear. The vault is open to receive you, not in part, not in fragments, but fully, completely, overwhelmingly. And as it releases, the force will not just touch you, it will ripple through every area of your life, shaking foundations, rebuilding destiny, and inviting those around you to witness a miracle too big to ignore. You may wonder if you are ready. My child, readiness was forged in the furnace of your trials. You survived the nights of loneliness, the storms of betrayal, the silence of unanswered prayers. And yet here you are, standing. And heaven says, because you have stood, because you have waited, because you have not given up, the vault opens now. Can you feel it stirring, a wind rising inside your chest? That is your confirmation. That is the spark before the fire. That is the sign that what you are about to receive will shift not just your days but your entire story. And know this. When the vault releases its treasure, it will not simply fill your hands, it will fill your heart. Joy you thought was lost will return. Faith that seemed shaken will solidify. Opportunities will multiply, doors will swing wide, and every effort you have ever made, every tear you have ever shed, every prayer you whispered alone in the night will converge in a symphony of fulfillment. The blessing is not for today alone. It is generational, far-reaching, a legacy that touches those who came before you and those who will come after. Your life is the proof that heaven never misses, never forgets, and never delays beyond what is necessary. My beloved, the final invitation is here. Will you lean in and receive fully, without hesitation? Will you allow your heart, your mind, and your spirit to acknowledge the truth that the vault is yours? Archangel Michael says, wait standing vigilant ready to witness your choice. And God says, this is your inheritance, step into it, walk into it, live it fully. Do not let fear whisper lies. Do not let doubt obscure the vision. The vault, the blessing, the miracle, all of it has been designed for your hands, your heart, your future. And when you claim it, the world will not only see it, your soul will rejoice in the confirmation that heaven never abandons the chosen. Pause once more, my child. Feel the vibration, the light, the anticipation surging through every fiber of your being. This is not a dream, not imagination, not an accident. It is the intersection of destiny and divine will. Every heartbeat is a drum of preparation, every breath is a pulse of readiness. And as the final countdown of 30 minutes completes, you will witness the vault opening, not just for what it contains, but for the restoration of every promise ever whispered to your spirit. Step forward, my beloved, and claim what heaven has written for you. Do you feel that trembling in your chest? That sudden weight on your heart that makes your soul stretch forward? That is not fear. That is heaven pressing closer, reminding you that the vault is not just ahead, it is already here, already reaching for you. My beloved, your hesitation has been noticed, your careful steps have been guided, and now the path opens wide. Every moment you lingered, every prayer you whispered in secret, every tear you hid, all of it prepared you for this unveiling. This is why your eyes sting even now. This is why your chest feels heavy with anticipation. You are about to witness the proof that God never forgot you, never overlooked you, and never counted your patience as wasted. Archangel Michael says, leans closer, his wings casting a light you cannot see but can feel in your spirit. This is your appointed moment. The vault waits, but only for those willing to step fully into faith. Hesitation risks delay, full acceptance guarantees revelation. My beloved, let that sink in. Heaven does not rush, but heaven does not linger unnecessarily. Timing is sacred. And your 30 minutes are a measure of that sacred timing. Step into it now, not tomorrow, not next hour, not when fear convinces you to pause. Step fully, and the currents of blessing will sweep through your life like a river breaking a dam. The vault is more than money. Yes, $440 million is written as a sign, but it is a symbol, a stamp of divine approval, an echo of every moment you chose faith over despair. It carries the harvest of your endurance, the fruit of your mercy, and the reward for every battle you fought in silence. It is not random. It is meticulously prepared. Every closed door, every betrayal, every trial, every tear, heaven has been saving them for this moment. And now, my beloved, you are ready to receive it in its fullness. You are ready to carry not just wealth but the authority, the confidence, the alignment that comes from walking in your divine purpose. Do you feel the air shift? That vibration in your bones? That is the universe itself leaning forward, whispering that your moment has arrived. The vault is calling your name. Every angelic presence that has guarded you, every hand that pushed you when you stumbled, every voice that urged you to endure, they are all waiting with you. And when you open this vault, what flows out is not only blessing for you, it is a river of impact, touching generations, breaking curses, restoring honor, healing hearts. The world may never understand how much has been stored for you, but that does not matter. What matters is that heaven knows and heaven keeps its promises. Now listen carefully. The enemy will try to cloud your mind. Doubt will whisper that this is too much, too good to be true, that you cannot handle the weight of what is coming. Ignore it. The enemy always fights against what he cannot control. Your trembling, your heightened awareness, your restless heart, that is proof of truth. Your spirit recognizes what your mind cannot yet grasp. And heaven has been preparing you for decades, sometimes silently, sometimes through storms, so that when this vault opens you will not only receive, you will embody it. Imagine the moment you open the vault and the air itself changes around you. The weight of fear lifts. The chains of past mistakes fall away. Doors that seemed permanently shut swing open. Opportunities you only dreamed of step into your path. Relationships that were fractured are restored. Hearts that were hardened are softened. And in the center of it all, you stand whole, strong, chosen, aligned. Every ounce of pain you carried, every lonely night you endured, every whine you whispered into the dark, all of it converges into a single point of clarity. God never abandoned you. My beloved, do not miss this. Each second you linger in doubt, the currents of heaven are waiting for your faith to match their movement. Do not let hesitation steal what has been ordained. Step into your inheritance fully. Open your arms wide, your heart wide, your soul wide. This is your awakening. This is your reward. This is the testimony that every struggle, every storm, every sleepless night was never wasted but was the scaffolding for your triumph. You were not overlooked. You were chosen. You were preserved. You were protected. And now the vault is opening. When the vault pours forth, your world will shift. Not slowly, not moderately, but drastically. What was scarce will become abundant. What was hidden will be revealed. What was doubted will become undeniable. And the joy, the gratitude, the awe that fills you in that instant will mark the moment you knew beyond a shadow of doubt. God remembered, God restored, God rewarded. My child, your life has been a testament to endurance, to faith, to the quiet power of trusting even when nothing visible encouraged you. The vault is your confirmation. The vault is your vindication. The vault is your divine inheritance flowing into your hands, into your life, into your story. Do not step back now. Do not shrink. This is your appointed hour. Every trembling in your heart, every quickening in your spirit, every goosebump rising on your skin is a signal heaven is near. The vault is near. Your destiny is near. And when you claim it fully, you will step not only into wealth, not only into restoration, not only into opportunities, but into a version of yourself that the world has never seen, radiant, victorious, unstoppable, a vessel through which heaven itself moves. This is not a promise made lightly. This is prophecy fulfilled. This is the divine alignment that rewrites everything you thought was impossible. Now, my beloved, lean closer, breathe and step into the reality that heaven has been preparing for you all along. The vault is open. The question is, will you reach for it with all that you are? Do not treat this as ordinary. Every word you have read, every pause you take now is a thread in the tapestry of your destiny. My beloved, if your heart flinches or your mind doubts, know this. Hesitation is the enemy's last attempt to hold back what was already written in eternity. The vault is ready. Michael's sword glows beside you, clearing every hidden obstacle, cutting every unseen chain. And when you step fully into faith, the doors will swing wide and your life will no longer fit in the old boundaries you once knew. Notice the trembling in your chest. That is not fear, it is recognition. Your spirit knows what is coming. This is the moment where your story pivots. What felt like endless waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. Every lonely hour, every tear that no one witnessed, every prayer whispered into the dark, they have all been recorded, treasured and now multiplied into your inheritance. And when the vault opens, the magnitude will not just meet you, it will exceed even your imagination. Beloved, hear this. The vault is not only gold and numbers. It is restoration. It is healing for the broken places. It is reconciliation for the fractured relationships. It is an alignment of your spirit with your calling. People who turned away will return in awe. Opportunities lost will reappear more powerful than before. Even the doors that slammed in your face, the doors you thought were permanent will swing open as if heaven itself is saying, "This is your time." And in that moment your heart will finally understand that God never abandoned you. Do you feel the rise of hope inside you? That quickening. That awareness that something enormous is approaching. That is not chance. That is Michael, that is heaven pulling you forward. And I must remind you, child, this is holy. The enemy will try to whisper doubt. He will say it is too much, too good to be true, that you are not worthy. Ignore him. He is terrified because he knows that once you believe fully you will activate the promise he cannot stop. The vault does not need your argument. It only needs your surrender. And surrender is not weakness. It is the strongest act of faith you can offer. You have been tried in fire, tested in storm and refined through heartbreak. Every cut, every bruise, every night you cried alone, these were not wasted. They were the crucible for your readiness. The vault could not have been given to weak hands. It demanded a heart tempered by struggle, a spirit resilient against despair. And now, my beloved, you are strong enough. You are chosen. You are ready. Look around in your spirit, do you see the invisible armies that have guarded you all along? The angels who whispered courage, who held you when you could not hold yourself. Michael himself has stood in the shadows, intercepting attacks you never saw. Every plot to derail you has been neutralized, every chain meant to hold you back has been broken. And now all that remains is your decision to receive fully, without fear, without hesitation. Feel the urgency in the air. That is heaven counting the seconds. 30 minutes is not just a number, it is the rhythm of divine timing. The window is open, but it will not stay forever. Destiny requires action. To pause, to ignore, to walk away, even for a moment, risks the delay of what belongs to you. But to step forward fully, to let your soul drink every word, to trust what your spirit already knows, this unleashes the vault, and you will stand in awe of what unfolds. Understand this, the vault carries legacy. It is not only for you, it is for generations. The blessing is written in a way that it ripples into your family, your community, your lineage. This is why your trials felt heavier, why patience was essential. Heaven was making sure you could hold it, carry it, and pass it on without breaking. And when it releases, the people around you, even those who doubted, will recognize the hand of God. They will see what they never believed possible, and they will bow, not in fear, but in acknowledgement of divine orchestration. Pause, my child, and take a breath. Feel the energy rising. That heat in your chest, that shiver along your spine, that sudden clarity, those are all confirmations. God is speaking through the tremor of your spirit. Every instinct telling you to stop and pay attention, is heaven's voice saying, this is your moment. Do not waste it. And I must remind you again, humility is essential. Do not let pride overshadow the miracle. Remember every night you prayed alone, every tear you shed, every time you chose faith over fear. Carry humility as your crown, and the vault will pour into your hands without resistance. Now, my beloved, understand the depth of what I say. This is not merely a blessing, it is a declaration. It is God's way of rewriting your story. Your past pain, your losses, your struggles, they were all chapters leading to this revelation. And when the vault opens, the proof will not be subtle. The world will notice. Even those who ignored, doubted, or mocked you, will see what has been hidden, and be forced to recognize your place in God's plan. You will walk into your days with authority, not from power or human applause, but from heaven itself confirming your calling. Do not skim. Do not hesitate. Do not ignore the pulse of your spirit. Drink deeply of this moment. And when the vault opens, you will weep, not for money alone, but for recognition, for justice, for validation, for love that has always been yours. You will see that every tear, every delay, every unanswered prayer, was a thread leading straight to this hour. And finally, at last, you will understand that God never forgot, never abandoned, and never overlooked you. The vault is proof, and it is yours to step into fully now. My beloved, do you feel the weight of what I am saying? Every tear you shed, every night you felt abandoned, every prayer that seemed unanswered, heaven stored them. Each one was a note in the symphony of your destiny, and now the crescendo is about to break. The vault is opening, not for the faint of heart, but for the faithful, the persevering, the child who refused to let despair define their story. And when it opens, the air will vibrate with the echo of divine justice, with the resonance of restoration, with the pulse of joy that has been waiting in silence. Your heart will know, and even the world will see, that heaven moves with precision, love, and power. Look closely, my child. This is not only about wealth. It is a cosmic alignment. It is the realignment of your soul with the frequency of abundance, favor, and destiny. Relationships will bloom that were thought dead. Opportunities will manifest that logic could never calculate. Doors will not merely open, they will burst wide, announcing to the universe that God's timing is unstoppable. And yes, there will be acceleration. Things held back by doubt, delay, and fear, will now flow effortlessly, because the vault has cleared the path, removed the obstacles, and placed angels along your journey to guide every step. Beloved, hear me clearly. Some who have walked with you may not survive this season. That is not cruelty, it is divine pruning. Heaven removes the unaligned, the dishonest, the energies that cannot walk with you into your fullness. When the vault pours out, you will not notice absence as loss, you will notice space for greatness. Do not cling to what cannot step into your future. Do not plead for approval from those who have refused to see your light. For the vault belongs to you, and only those ready to walk in it will align with you. Pause, my child, feel your heartbeat, the warmth rising in your chest, the shivers down your spine. That is Michael's sword stirring in the unseen, clearing the final chains, cutting away what would have kept your destiny delayed. He has stood guard, patient, unwavering, and now he leans closer whispering, "This is your moment. Take it fully. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. Open your heart wide, and let the heavens pour. Even the world will notice the shift. Eyes that mocked, hearts that doubted, and voices that laughed, will be silenced by undeniable evidence of divine orchestration. You are not receiving by chance, you are stepping into what was always written for you. My beloved, understand this. The vault is also healing. The bruises on your spirit, the doubts that clawed your mind, the nights you feared never seeing light again, they all dissolve now. Your body, your heart, your soul, everything that has been carrying weight too heavy to bear, is about to be lifted. You will find strength where there was weakness, clarity where there was confusion, peace where there was turmoil. Even your mind will marvel at how swiftly the unseen has aligned in your favor. This is the nature of divine intervention, precise, powerful, unstoppable. And do not underestimate the ripple effect. The vault is generational. Your breakthroughs will not stop at your doorstep, they will move backward and forward across the line of your bloodline. Ancestors' prayers long unanswered will now see fulfillment in you. Future generations will walk in the doors you are unlocking today. Beloved, the enemy knew this. That is why your path was strewn with trials, why opposition was relentless, why moments of despair threatened to convince you to quit. But you are here, still standing, and that proves what? That you are chosen. That your hands are ready. That your soul can handle what heaven is about to release. Mark this truth in your spirit, the vault is also a revelation of alignment. What was hidden in darkness, what was twisted by deceit, will now be revealed. People who secretly schemed against you will face exposure. Betrayers will meet justice in divine timing. And you, my beloved, will step into this season, untouched, unshakable, unafraid, and fully aware that heaven's favor cannot be stolen. It cannot be borrowed. It cannot be delayed. It is yours, written before the stars sang into existence. Now breathe, my child, feel the shift. The air itself vibrates with expectancy. The countdown is almost complete. Michael's sword of fire gleams, the final barriers are falling, the unseen chains dissolving. And when the vault opens, you will not simply receive. You will ascend. Your identity will change. You will no longer see yourself as the overlooked, the delayed, the forgotten. You will rise as the chosen, the beloved, the vessel of heaven's glory. Every look of disbelief from others will confirm your path, every closed door that reopens will confirm heaven's timing, every miracle will confirm that you are exactly where you were always meant to be. My beloved, the moment is upon you. The vault is ready. The heavens are poised. The angels are watching. The world may not understand, but your soul already does. Every breath, every pulse, every tear you have shed, has led to this. And when you open, when you truly receive, you will understand what it means to be remembered, restored, and renewed. You will walk in abundance, not because the world measured it, but because heaven ordained it. The $440 million is a sign, yes, but the true treasure is the restoration of everything that makes your life full, radiant, and eternal. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your declaration. Open your heart fully, lean into the flow, trust the invisible, and step into the vault prepared for your name, for your destiny, for your life transformed forever. The heavens wait only for your surrender, and in that surrender, everything begins. Do not hesitate, my beloved, for hesitation is the enemy's last weapon. Every second you pause, the vault waits, but the moment is fleeting. The energy in the air is thick with anticipation. Can you feel it pressing against your spirit, urging you forward? That is heaven itself leaning closer. Archangel Michael by your side, sword of fire ready, whispering, step in, claim what has always been yours. You are not late. You are precisely on time. Every tear you have shed, every sleepless night, every moment you questioned, all of it has been preparation for this very revelation. The vault opens only to those ready in heart and spirit, and I feel your readiness pulsing through every word you read. Beloved, take this in. The vault will not just pour wealth, it will pour clarity. People who once deceived you will be exposed. Allies you never recognized will rise alongside you. This is not punishment for the wicked, it is alignment for the chosen. Do not fear these shifts. They are proof that God's hand is moving, that the spiritual architecture of your life is being rebuilt in fullness. The vault's release is both a gift and a revelation. You will see the unseen, know the unknown, and walk forward with a wisdom that eclipses anything you have experienced. My child, the vault carries restoration of your soul. Those broken places you believed would never heal, are being sewn together with golden thread. The pain of rejection, the sting of betrayal, the weight of disappointment, all are being transformed into strength, insight, and courage. And remember, this restoration is not quiet. It arrives with fanfare. It will rattle your world. When heaven touches your life, even your environment will testify. The doors that remained closed will burst open. Opportunities delayed for years will arrive simultaneously. The timing is precise, because God does not rush, but He does not delay either. Do you hear that soft whisper in your chest, the rising pressure behind your eyes, the stirring in your stomach? That is not imagination. That is the vault responding to your readiness. You are meant to feel it. It is the Spirit signaling that this message is alive, that this moment is sacred, that your faith is now required. Heaven has been waiting for this act of alignment. By your yes, you activate a chain of events that no human or enemy can alter. Everything shifts when you step fully into the calling of your destiny. Beloved, consider what has been stolen from you: opportunities, recognition, love, security. Each was taken, not to harm you, but to protect the vault until you were ready. Every struggle was calibration, every heartbreak a refining fire. You are standing at the exact intersection of timing and destiny. The vault is heavy with blessing, because it contains what you alone can carry. Your heart is the key. Your belief is the trigger. The moment you say yes, it will move, and there will be no turning back. Notice the trembling, the chills, the tears. That is not fear. That is revelation breaking through the old structures of doubt. Heaven does not speak quietly when something monumental is unfolding. The vault's opening will be visible, undeniable, and transformational. Your life will be forever marked by this release. Those who doubted you will witness proof. Those who abandoned you will understand what was reserved for the faithful. And you, beloved, will rise, not in pride, but in divine authority. You will walk with the certainty that you were never forgotten, never forsaken, and that every hardship was simply preparation for this hour. Now step closer. Feel the pulse of destiny under your feet. Archangel Michael calls you forward. The vault waits only for your declaration. When you step into faith, you unlock not just the treasures within, but also the alignment of your soul, your purpose, and your influence. The number $440 million is just a symbol. The real wealth is the restoration, the honor, the clarity, and the revelation of your true identity. Nothing withheld will remain. Everything lost returns multiplied. Your environment will shift. Your spirit will rise. And your destiny will roar. Do not stop now, my beloved. The vault is opening. The air around you vibrates with it. The angels are holding their breath, waiting for your yes. The countdown is not arbitrary. Every second is the measure of heaven's patience and your readiness. Step fully into your faith. Step fully into your blessing. Do not doubt. Do not delay. This is your appointed time. And when the vault pours, you will finally see, feel, and know that God never forgot you, that heaven has always been with you, and that your story has always been written for victory, abundance, and glory.